So, you got any hobbies? Anything aside from staring at this wall all day?
1, 2, 3, come on, make it bounce.
Oh, I did it. Nice. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Obsidian. As you can see, I am running right now, or sort of running, even though I don't have the running shoes yet, because there's this weird little bug in the game where if you run out of a building while holding down the run button, apparently you can run without running shoes. But then as soon as I let go of the button, oh, never mind, I'm stuck running forever. I've let go of the button and I'm still running. So let's keep this going because I love how fast we're going. But in the last episode, we made it here to Needle Point Woods and to that creepy cabin that you were just saw. There's not much going on in there except for that creepy old man. So we're going to move right along and over this way because we have got a lot more forest to cover today, or at least I think we do, because we covered quite a lot of the forest in the last episode and there still seems to be so much more left to check out in here. So in today's episode, we're going to be making it through the rest of the forest or woods or whatever this place is called, and hopefully making it to the first gym. We might even take it on. I don't really know. You probably know from the title though, but if you guys are excited, make sure to leave a like. Thank you again for the support on the previous episode. I just always want to thank you guys because it's been awesome. Anyway, we're going to start off with a little battle here. You ready to beat big guy? Huh? What did you just say to me, bro? Oh, I am not sure why, but the entire game seems to have sped up. I don't think we're just running now. This is the entire game has sped up. Well, guys, I guess this bug that I found goes way beyond just running because I don't actually know how I pulled this off. I was coming out of a building and I was holding down the run button. That is literally all I did, and now the entire game is somehow sped up, which is not too bad because these trainer battles did go by pretty slowly in the last one, but I don't really want everything to be sped up, you know? Like, I wouldn't like the gym leader battle to be sped up, so hopefully when we get into another building, this will fix up, because I actually have no idea, but I do have an idea about what this Metapod is doing, and I don't like it. But by the way, you may have noticed in the sidebar, but we caught another new Pokemon last time, and that is Perp the Nidorino. It was really strange that we caught a Nidorino already evolved, but it was actually this really cool event that we had going on in the forest itself. And then Kokiri or Kokori, our starter, is at 13, so pretty close to evolving. I don't know if it evolves at 16 like the starters normally do, but if it does, then we are very close to evolving Kokori, and I really want to see what his evolutions look like. But speaking of Kokori, I just remembered that we have something very special today. Something that a couple of people may have been wondering if it was making a comeback or not, and that is the fan art spotlight. And indeed it is, because shout out to TJ for sending in our first fan art of Pokemon Obsidian, and it is actually a drawing of Kokori, the grass starters. So thank you so much for that. But in case you don't know or are new around here, I've actually done fan art spotlights for previous games before, or games that I've done before, and people send in fan art of so many awesome things, whether it's the Fakemon, the characters, what happens in the episode, anything really. It is so awesome when they come through and it puts a smile on my face. So if you guys would like to send in some more fan art, you can do so at MunchingOrange on Twitter or twitter.com/MunchingOrange, and then you can post your pictures there and be featured in a future episode. So go and do that if you're an artist. You know, I would love to see your artwork and maybe you can end up in an episode. But without further ado, let's move on and take on yet another trainer, yet another day, yet another youngster, and this time it's Marty. I was just talking about the past and the future and the present, and now we have Marty Mcfly himself with his little Poochyena. What is up with that, dude? How could it be? How could it be that coincidences happen the way that they do? And again, I guess that's why they're called coincidences, because they happen without really much reason, and then you're like, whoa, how could that have happened? I'm literally describing a coincidence right now. I don't know why, but I was just for some reason thinking about Back to the Future, even like back before the video for some reason, and the fact that last year 2015 was actually the Back to the Future year. So we were supposed to have flying cars and all this crazy stuff going on by this point, according to like people back in the 80s making movies, or whenever Back to the Future came out. I really don't know, but whenever back then people thought the future would actually have flying hoverboards and cars and all this crazy stuff. And it's crazy to see how the world actually ended up going, because you clearly see we don't have flying cars, we don't have, well, I guess we do technically have hoverboards, they just don't really look like the one that Marty Mcfly had. I prefer still the Marty Mcfly, obviously. I really don't like those hoverboards that people keep using around, especially when they like go to the mall, or no, get this, okay? I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant. But I was at the gym, and there were legit people that go to the gym on their hoverboard so that they can go work out. I don't really get it, man. I mean, I guess if you don't want to tire yourself out while walking to the gym, but I mean, you drive to the gym. You didn't really walk there. You literally drove, took the hoverboard out of the gym, and then used it inside the gym. It doesn't make any sense. So anyway, that was my little rant for today. I don't know. I don't get them. They're called hoverboards too, but they're like little segways without the stick on it, you know, the like handle part. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them, and I am also not a huge fan of the fact that I'm dead. So for the first time, Kokori has fainted. If you guys don't remember, in the Pokemon Center, there was actually a man that told us that in this game, there's a very slight chance that when Pokemon faint, they actually die forever. Wow, Perp actually looks really cool, by the way. I don't think I've ever used a Nidorino before, so that back sprite, man, is looking good. You sure are strong, mister. You too. Just kidding, you kind of sucked. East is Route 2A and West is Route 3A, so let's go west to Route 3A. There, trainer. I just ran into this guy who had some really inspirational things to say, and well, it made me want to get rid of my shoes. What? I'm sure it doesn't make sense to you, man, but trust me, it all makes sense up in my old noggin. By the way, my name is Ren, and I'm taking on the Everand League Challenge with my Pokemon. Oh my god, it's Kylo Ren. I don't want to deal with this guy. Are you kidding me? If you've seen Star Wars, no one wants to deal with this guy. Anyway, I'm totally gonna start living my life by winging it. I'm just going to go with the flow now, and my first action is to get rid of my nice running shoes, man. I mean, what's the point in life if you're always running, am I right? So here, man, you can have them. Maybe he's actually a nice guy. I guess I must have misjudged him. Hey, what was your name, man? I need to know the names of all the new people I meet in my renewed life. Orange is a pretty groovy name, dude. Catch you later. Alright, peace out, Ren. Guess he's not quite Kylo Ren. He's more of a hippie Kylo Ren. I don't know. There's once again no music in these routes, though. I don't know why that keeps happening, but like, I don't know if it's actually the game or maybe I'm glitching it somehow because I did this little bug at the beginning of the game. I really don't know, but we do have a Starly here, and I was thinking, you know, what is my early bird Pokemon for this playthrough going to be? If I even do use one, because I feel like I've used one in almost every game, and in this one they have pretty much all of them available for us to use, unless they have a Fakemon one that I haven't seen just yet, but I don't know. I like to wander around all night and day because different Pokemon appear at different times. Huh. Did not think about that. I actually always mislook that in Pokemon, or just kind of forget about it because I don't think about it much. I actually also tend to play during the day, so it's not like I ever play the game at night, but if I did play a little bit more at night, I might find that it's a completely different world because he's right, new Pokemon do show up during the nighttime. And that's in almost every Pokemon game too. It's not just in this game or anything, so I'm not sure why I never actually do that. I want to go down to the beach, but there's a huge boulder in the way. Wow, indeed there is, and it's ready to shatter, but you can't shatter it because you're a weakling. I can't shatter it because I don't have an HM, so I guess we'll come back once we do have an HM. But I guess the game suddenly turned into kind of a beach slash tropical sort of theme suddenly because I saw a palm tree and the guy was just talking about the fact that there's a beach down there, and I just run into a wild Natu and was just talking about getting a bird Pokemon. So we might as well try and catch this guy at least. I mean, I might not end up using it, but it'll be good to at least have it in our party, and then that way I have a couple of options that I can go for. But here is Natu. Natumichu. No? Nah, that one didn't really work. But we do want to give this guy a nickname, or do I? I'm not sure. I guess for now I'll say no, because I think the name raider is going to be somehow early on, at least in most of the games that I've played. Fan games, that is. The name raider is usually really early on because I feel like they know that there's people like me that are very undecisive about nicknames and will want to change those up as quickly as possible. Welcome to Palm Breeze Town. Let the breeze soothe your soul. Ooh, I like that motto. It's pretty nice. I'm a volunteer police officer. We're like interns for the global police. You have to stay out at night and day if you want to make sure your town is safe. Indeed you do, man. Except maybe not so much as night, and maybe a little bit more during the day. Here's the town's gym though, and the leader is Andy. Could you be Andy? Oh no, you're Phil, of course. How could I forget? Oh good, you finally made it. Palm Beach Town has a gym you can take on if you think you're ready. I know you're new to trading Pokemon, so I'll give you a brief history lesson on the whole Pokemon League thing. See, a long time ago, a group of strong trainers got together and decided they should make an organization that revolves around Pokemon training. This was called the Pokemon League. Each region has one, but each one operates differently. In Evoran, you must collect 8 gym badges to prove that you are skilled enough to enter the Evoran tournament. This tournament isn't just for anyone, it's for the strongest and most dedicated trainers in the world. That's why they make you get badges. Each gym will have a battle test and some sort of puzzle to test your wit. The puzzle is usually a maze or obstacle course of some sort. They do this to make sure the trainers in the tournament are cunning. Oh, and once you beat a gym and get this badge, you can go back to any previously defeated gym and battle the leader once again. Each time the leader is allowed to use stronger and stronger Pokemon. Wow, I really went on for quite some time, didn't I? Yes, you did, but all of that sounds so interesting that it didn't feel like that much time. Sorry, anyway, why don't you take on this gym? The leader specializes in grass type in case you wanted to prepare for it. Well, I'm gonna go wait with your dad down in the dock. Alright, Phil, we'll see ya some other time, but as you saw there, a lot was just explained to us. I was still curious about this 4 towers thing because I know they were talking about at the very beginning of the game, this sort of 4 towers challenge that trainers go out and do, but apparently there's still a regular. What the heck is going on? Why is this so fast? Look at this, dude. I am literally the Flash right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this house. Well, after a TM, that is, because these people are actually nice enough to give us one. But hopefully this fixes that little bug, or I don't really know if it's a bug. Hey, it did! Nice, so now we can run at the normal pace of running shoes, and also have no music again. Why does it do this? I don't... Grass Pokemon are what the gym leader uses. I don't see why gym leaders don't choose just whatever type they want. For real, though, grass Pokemon are not the strongest type of Pokemon out there. I'm playing Pokemon fan games right now. Oh. Well, I think you might know what I'm doing right now, too. And there's a couple of other fan games. Super Eevee Edition is one that I actually tried out a little bit ago. And I haven't actually heard of the other one, so that would be interesting to look up sometime. Pokemon Xeno Time. I've, of course, played Uranium, so, I mean, you guys can check all of those out if you want to. I think they all are on the same website that I link for this one, so if you just go in the description and check that out, you can probably find a lot of other cool games to play. There's a mountain to the north of Pine Root City. That's where the Pokemon tournaments are held. If you win, you get to stand under the champion arc. Wait, where exactly? Pine Root City. Okay, I need to do a little bit of research for a second because I have no idea what's going on here. Look at this. We're not even there on the map. This is the champion archway the guy was just talking about, but it looks like you got to sail over there from the left of this place. So we're really close to where the championship takes place. It's just that we don't have surf, obviously, so it's going to take us quite a while to get over there to the champion archway. At least I think so. Unless maybe, I don't know, man. We'll find out. But for now, we should really go to the Pokemon Center and then maybe take on this gym. The game seemed to be bugging out a bit, so I decided to reset it. And now we've got the Palm Breezy music back. Yes! Because I actually really like this theme. I don't know where they got it from or like if it's from another game or what, but I like it. It might even be original music. I don't really know. Maybe one of you guys knows this, so let me know in the comments if you do. But anyway, this is the Palm Breeze City Gym. I guess it's an outdoors gym. What? I have never seen anything like this before. We are actually taking on an outdoors gym inside of a city, nonetheless. So I think it might be smart if we just put Natu up front for now, just because, you know, it is a flying type and this is a grass gym, so I feel like having a flying type would be a bit of an advantage here. Youngster Paul would like to battle with his little Lotad. Little Lotad. Hey, we do have Peck, so at least we've got a move that's super effective on these guys, and this guy's Absorb is going to do absolutely nothing, so even though we just caught this Natu, we might be able to put it to work just like that, right off the bat. Astonish? Oh, okay, maybe not, maybe not. Up until that Astonish, I was like, not very astonished. Huh. For once, the word Astonish actually makes sense when I use the attack, because I think I've said Astonishing a lot of times when I use it, but it doesn't ever really make sense, you know? Like, I usually throw out my puns and things, but they don't ever really make that much sense. It's just, that's just the way I am, you know? But I also want to train up Kokori because he's almost at 16, like I said earlier, so I think we might be able to see Kokori's evolution today if we train up just a little bit more. Hopefully the gym trainers are enough. I mean, I know that the gym leader will at least be enough because He seems to already be right there. Oh, okay, never mind. There's still like 3 more trainers to take on, so we might even be able to evolve before we take him on. And he's a really nice guy, but a really tough trainer. Sounds like pretty much the most generic thing you could have said about a guy. You know, I feel like if I had a friend and someone asked me, what do you think of this guy? And I said, he's a really nice guy. That's just like the most generic thing you can say. I don't know. But maybe this guy just doesn't know him that well. He is a gym leader after all, so maybe the trainers don't know the leader that well. I don't know how exactly like gyms work, but I would think that if the gym leader's your boss, that you would kind of respect him a little bit, or a lot of bit, depending on who you are, I guess. But Bide somehow didn't do any damage. I don't know why that is, but oh no, here it comes. Unleash your power! Thankfully, Perp is just so strong and also evolved already, so he's gonna take that like a champ. And that means that C-Dot, unfortunately, dude, you went down really easy. I'm sorry, man. That was just astonishing once again. Alright, what about you? Go, my duo of grass types! Huh? Is this actually a double battle, or are you saying like you're gonna have 2 Pokemon? Veteran Scout. Okay, Veteran Scout. He's not just any scout. This dude is a veteran. Whatever that means. I want to risk Natu here, because I don't think Shroomish is going to end up having Astonish like the other ones. It has Zorb. That doesn't do too much, does it? Nope. That did 2 damage, dude. But it's also healing him for 1. Alright, see, I could sit here and do this entire battle with Natu. I think he could actually do it with the potion at least, and then just keep pecking. But it would take ages, and I don't want to sit through that myself. Not to mention putting you guys through that. Have you ever noticed that Shroomish has a unibrow? Because I never have until now, and I can never unsee it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Shroomish. Why did I have to notice your unibrow? It's not like it's even funny, dude. It is funny. Never mind. He looks like a funny looking little Shroomish. That's exactly what he is, though. And now he's dead, or just fainted. Who knows? I guess when he goes to the Pokemon Center, he'll find out whether his Pokemon's dead or fainted. Sounds like a very risky time in this game, but I guess the people of Everrain have learned to deal with it. So, Kokori is learning Sand Attack at level 15. I'm not sure why Sand Attack of all things. Like, really, dude? I feel like you should be learning a better attack than that at level 15. You're about to evolve, Kokori. Oh my gosh, what if he becomes a Grass and Ground type? Like the 20th one that I don't know. Torterra's a half ground. What else is there? I think that's about it, so never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking of, but I feel like there's more Grass and Ground types. I just can't think of them. I actually have no idea what Kokori's even going to turn into. I've seen the evolution. I just have no idea what type that thing would even be. Perhaps if I sent them out at the same time. Ah, perhaps. That is exactly what I was asking before the battle, as if it was going to be a double one, but it wasn't. Anyway, we made it to the gym leader, Andy, so I'm going to head back and go heal up our Pokemon. It's still so weird that everything is outdoors, though. Like, it's cool, but just weird. Anyway, let's heal up. The time is now, ladies and gentlemen, and by that I mean the time to take on Mr. Andy himself, and maybe even have Kokori evolve. That would be really exciting, but I don't know if it'll happen because I have no idea what Pokemon he'll have. Let's find out. Ah yes, you must be Orange. Maxwell and Phil said that you were on your way. They were skeptical about you challenging me though. It looks like Phil talked you into it, eh? I'm glad you decided to go tough. Or 2 though, because now I can show you how a real trainer handles grass Pokemon. Oh yeah, show me Phil, or Andy, or whatever. Show me how to handle my grass type Pokemon. Is he breakdancing or like, maybe, I don't know actually. What is that? He's starting off with Shroomish though. Mr. Unibrow is back and ready to get pecked on because Natu, I didn't believe in you for the previous battles, but you know what, buddy? I believe in you for this one. You have got this. You will take this Shroomish down and you will love it, bro. Until it stun spores you, that is, and then I'm gonna probably switch out because I think it will do that eventually. But for now, we can just deal with that. And whoa, I didn't even notice the battle background, but it actually has the little like pedestal that Andy's standing on. That's really cool. I like that. I guess just the little details are really what I like the most about Pokemon fan games. But whoa, what kind of attack is this? Leaf Twirl? Bruh. How did you not tell me that you had that this whole time? How could you keep that from me? What is wrong with you? I got the critical hit, and then he suddenly just says, yo, did you know that I have this attack that, like, kind of kills you in one hit, almost? No, you didn't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here now that we're falling, or have fallen asleep, I guess. It doesn't even, Natu can't do anything anyway, so we should switch out. So Big Perp is coming out now, and he's got Peck, I guess, is best thing. It's not like having a poison attack would be better anyway, because it would be like neutral effective, since I think Shroomish is half poison, or is it? It might just be grass, because I know Breloom becomes fighting, but what is Shroomish? I don't know. What the heck, Andy? You really have another potion, dude? A super potion nonetheless. Like, this guy really wants this Shroomish to stay alive. Then again, in a world where your Pokemon has a little chance that it could actually die instead of just fainting, yeah, I would want to keep all my Pokemon alive too. I'm really upset that I actually let Kokiri die earlier, because, man, that was just a sad time. But his next Pokemon is going to be Lombre, the Ombre. My friend, I don't think you are fit for this life. I'm sorry. I feel so bad taking out all of Andy's Pokemon, because I know that they actually have a little chance that they'll really die, and that's messed up, dude. That is actually messed up. So I don't want to do it, but the game is making me, so I've got to. Let's go out to Kokiri, though, because I mean, you guys already know why I'm trying to battle with Kokiri, right? I've said it plenty of times in the video. I think at this point, it is no longer astonishing that he's about to evolve. So, Nature Power, what? No. Well, turn into Swift, because I guess it considers it like we're in a building. Because otherwise, wouldn't that have been like that grass type attack that it usually does, or something like that? Whoa, okay, that was a lot of levels. So his final Pokemon will be Nuzleaf. And this should definitely give us the experience we need to level up here and to evolve. I'm just worried that Kokiri won't actually be able to take it out, because this tackle is not doing very much. And I even missed it. Alright, that's great. Well, guess we still do have Perp, and wow, Perp is literally full HP. How did I not notice this, Perp? Come on, bro. You gotta at least take some hits for the team, like this Swift that you're about to take. Yeah, dude, that was so strong. Alright. Enough dilly-dallying, enough funny business. We're here for the real deal, and that's this gym badge. Oh my god. Did you really just... what? Wow. Suddenly, this gym just became a lot more interesting, because we are actually kind of in trouble. Okay. See, up until then, I was like, Perp, you got this so easily, but now it's a completely different story. This is a big deal, bro. So, Kokiri, can you actually take out this Nuzleaf with just Tackle? I really don't think so, but I guess we gotta give it a try at least. Wow, this does damage based on levels, so that's gonna do a lot no matter what. Wait, does it actually? Because didn't he get a critical hit earlier with his same attack? Huh. We'll see right now, I guess. Does it do 15? No. Okay, so never mind. That's not the thing that I'm thinking of. I do have a super potion though, so I'm definitely gonna go for that instead, because I think the Kokiri can win. We just gotta hope that there's no more critical hits. I really just gotta pray. No critical hits, bro. Just come on. Your special attack is rising, but I don't even care, because I think one more tackle will do it. Oh my gosh, please? Please? No! Ah! I gotta be safe though. I really do. Because Natu, there's no way he can finish this battle, so I would really rather be safe. Watch this be a crit too. Oh god. Can I survive another Brick Break? No? Yes? Okay, I did it. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Kokiri. I would like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank my mom. This little Snorlax plushie sitting on my desk right now. And Andy, of course. Looks like you're ready to take on the Pokemon League Challenge. What? Are you insane, dude? I beat the first gym. Okay, I don't know what that guy is on, but Kokiri is evolving, and that's more important anyway, so here we go. What is he going to be evolving into, though? I really don't know. I couldn't tell ya. But much like the other fan games we played, the Pokemon spins around, and they never stop spinning until they evolve. Into Pound. God, that is a weird name. But he's learning my friend's favorite attack, Bulk Up. I don't know why it is. Maybe because it's Bulk Up. Yeah, you bulk up your body. Anyway, I guess we'll get rid of Growl because growth seems a little bit more useful at least. But because we learned that, I think that maybe he might be a fighting type. That was quite the impressive battle, man. I'm sure Phil and your father will be proud to hear it. Because you beat me, now you get to carry around this badge, which signifies that you've, beat me. Yeah! In addition to the badge, I also grant you with this TM. It's one of my favorite moves. It's called Leaf Twirl. Hey, that doesn't sound that lame because our new Pokepound can definitely learn that. If you're lucky, it can do quite some damage. Yeah, thank you, man. Well, now you're on your way to become a real trainer. You just have 7 badges left to get. Oh, and by the way, every time you get a badge, you can go back to any previously defeated gym leader and rebattle them. So you better come battle me once you get another badge. All right, man. Well, I guess that's been it for today's episode. Very interesting how you can come back and rematch gym leaders. So we will definitely be doing that because this game so far has been really awesome. So thanks for hanging out. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like and I'll see you in the next one.